Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Today you guys, we're going to have a little more Into the Lonely Woods, and then I have the gorgeous Strength card right in the middle because both of these reminded me of places that we arrive at that do make us feel stronger, more resilient. And I know it's like a seesaw sometimes. We're like, we've got this day, we've got this moment, depending on a whole bunch of factors, right? Whether we've slept good, whether, our body is stiff and feels like it can carry us to where we need to go, what we've been nourishing ourselves with, the environments, plus the people we've also been around, right? That's why I love this, The Beneath Opens Up to you. And I'm just going to read you from the book because it's so beautiful. I love this. It says, "Your heart did not close, even though you were no longer in the small and safe spaces of the surface world. Into the great depths you plunged, a soul, a tattered, your heart in pieces, your hands closed and tight. And now look at you. You found your way in the endless beneath. Your hands have a gentle touch, and you draw to you the shyest of creatures. You know that you are above all, an ally, a kin, a friend to their rare nature. You have found a home again amongst all the other misfits in the world that the world gave birth to, and you are creating your own destiny, which is clear, brighter, deeper, and more filled with joys and blessings than you could ever have imagined. Dive down into the hidden places, bright in your soul, ready. Your heart is ready for waves of joy." These are those moments where we just feel, like, do we belong? It's where we can be oversensitive to people that are thoughtless, situations where you're like, oh, it's just over much. It's so extra, right? A lot of empaths, I experience this sometimes too. I'm like, I'm not huge for like just chit chat and small talk. I get very like tuned out, and I'm like, I like really deep, rich, fun conversations. But I mean, that's not always the thing you're going to have with somebody you bump into that you haven't seen in a while. But it is that thing, like, really dive down, because it is the people in the depths, the people with deep, meaningful lives that are going to feel like of substance to you, right? And all the other people that feel that way, your kindreds, they're going to come around you, and you're going to feel like, this is the nice place. It reminds me a bit of Alice in Wonderland when Alice is talking to the Mad Hatter and saying, and I just love that. I love the conversations, because it is sometimes what feels like the wacky outsiders or the misfits or the strange or whatever. They are the soulful, wonderful people that have had like really wondrous experiences in the world, but they also feel very deeply. And this is also where the Strength card comes in, is like, have the strength to really look and recognize these people out there, because to have the strength to say hello to somebody that you feel like you're chiming with and vibing with, and opening that conversation and maybe establishing a friendship or a nice conversation with, and not just being like, all assuming something about them, they're going to be out there, or they're going to be like everybody else, so on and so forth. Like, hey, let me take the time to meet them, which talks about find your night self. I'm super nocturnal. I'm up all the time, sometimes till like 2-3 in the morning. I just love it to read and watch TV and create and be alone. In the book, it says, we can be different at night. It is liberating with the peace and the silence, the stillness and the strangeness. It gives us a chance to become something other than our daylight selves. Night feeds the souls who dare to dream with eyes wide open, who take their visions and create lives of beauty and discomfort, who thrive amidst the wild and the bohemian and the nonconformist. This is what your soul craves, the song of the night, for the night self to rise, for the unshown self to be made visible, for the tattered wings you've tried too hard to hide, to finally be seen by those with eyes of magic. The night will never be lonely again, for within it, you find yourself. Truest of true, true, true. I feel like I create my own world. Everyone's asleep. I have all my beads out. I have my tarot cards out. I'm doing all of this. I feel unobserved. I feel unhurried. And I feel like that's why a lot of people really gel beautifully in the evening with their deepest creative selves. The daytime is a little more bright. It's a little more hustle and bustle. It's a little more harsh, actually. If you have to catch this train to go there, you have appointments. It's more also time laden, and you need to be here at that time and all of this. The quiet of the night makes us feel restful and it makes us feel unhurried. Therefore, we can really plug into what we want. I love watching movies too when people get up in the middle of the night and they're doing stuff. I love it. They're like cooking food and watching films and sewing and doing whatever. It is a different energy. It is an energy of calm. It is the, it is, for me, it is the time of relaxed creativity. And that's why I love the strength card. Find out where you garner your strength. And if you can, and I'm very lucky that I can acclimatize to different things, even though I drive my son to the university 3 days a week. It's only right up the road, but it's a different schedule and there are appointments and times, but I will still stay up and create. And also I want the day to last. I want those hours to stretch out so I can have more time to do things, but also do them, peacefully and buy my little onesie and the cats are running around and moonlight and it's really beautiful and peaceful. So you guys, that is what you are meant to hear today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and I hope everybody has a great day.